went viral in 2017 because I was like, add us season, you know, we finna add up on these hoes.
I remember that.
Period. I was literally serving tables and people was walking up to me like, can I take a picture with you? I looked up one day and I was like, I only made $35 today. I ended up quitting and I hit rock fucking bottom.
So what made you quit? If you weren't like financially stable or if you weren't there yet?
If you're not taking risks, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I had to sleep on a couple of people's couches, sleep on a couple of people's air beds. I would literally be around you. We could be out. We could be having drinks.
No
we could
idea.
be literally happy as hell. Whole time I'm like, I don't know where I'm about to stay tonight.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Power. Now you're married.
Y'all keep thinking that marriage doesn't mean anything, but God put this in front of you for you to do it.
And he blesses it.
Blesses it crazy. Come on now, I had a whole miscarriage before. And they were telling me that 3 was gonna be another miscarriage.
Jesus.
I go to my OBGYN and they're like, your baby is fine. We heard the heartbeat, everything. Healthy pregnancy, healthy baby.
Wow.
Beautiful baby.
Wow. Hey y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Try This Again podcast. It's your girl b.simone. Nuts. Completely nuts, you guys. Do y'all see what I'm dealing with? As y'all can see.
Okay.
My friend LightSkinKeisha is on the couch.
Yes. I'm in this motherfucking chair. Oh, wait, period.
I said, come as you are. And I said, Keisha, don't be doing all that cussing because I'm working on my mouth. She said, well, bitch, you know I said,
you curse around here. Okay, I'm sorry. That is not okay. I need to work on my cussing too, though.
You ain't working on it.
I know, I'm not. But I need to, though. I do. Because, like, every other word, it's like, motherfucker, shit, blah, blah. You know
How do you feel about cussing, though? Because I've, first of all, been cussing my whole freaking life, but only recently I've been more convicted about my mouth. Like, why are you talking like that?
Yeah, like, you're so ghetto. Like, damn. Like, you just potty mouth. Okay, I'm sorry. Is damn a cuss word? Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I mean,
a little bit.
It's a baby one.
I never even really thought about it. You know, I don't know. I grew up like my mom cussed like a sailor, so it was just yeah.
Did she cuss at y'all?
Yeah.
You like calling me bitch?
Yeah, it's like call them motherfuckers, like. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, it just roll off your tongue. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds so good.
Yeah, and it don't, so good. Like, even as a comedian, like when I do stand-up, I'm like, I need to say the F word right here.
Yeah, like you have to. Like, or else it's not gonna be funny.
I'm like, yeah, when I was freaking.
I was watching one of your videos the other day at your I want to go to a show of yours.
I have one here.
Where?
In December, the weekend after Christmas.
I want to come.
Have you never seen my stand-up?
No.
Keesh.
I was enjoying it. I said, oh, that's funny. Did
you not know I had it?
Right, like it's like, oh, wow, she's taking it. It's funny.
I've been doing stand-up for 8 years, Keisha.
Wow, 8?
Yes.
Damn, I thought you recently just started that.
Like last week.
Like, I thought it was like Wildin' Out, you know? I was like, damn, like she's
Wildin' Out is
Wildin'
7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, do you see?
Y'all killing that shit.
Okay, sorry. Can I give her a proper introduction?
Yeah, like we just hopped right into it. Like, wow, that's crazy.
You are so beautiful. You look like a little doll.
Thank you. I look like a doll?
Yeah.
Brats.
Sure.
Okay.
She is nuts. This is my girl, y'all. LightSkinKeisha. You've seen her on Power. You've seen her on BET, MTV, VH1. She is a rapper. She is an actress. Straight up killed her role, by the way, on Power. I'm like, wow. She went from rapper to actress and killed it. Like, there was not a beat missed. This is my girl. Her personality. New mother, new wife. She is married. You're married?
I'm married.
You're a wife?
I am.
I met this girl probably about a decade ago when I first moved to Atlanta. One of my first friends. You guys can go on YouTube and look at art. We got mukbangs.
Yeah.
We got, I'm about to say get ready with me. No, we don't.
No, we don't. We never got ready together. Let's do it.
Let's make one this weekend.
Right. Let's do it now. Oh, okay. That was a hell of an introduction.
Yeah, but you're amazing.
Thank you.
You're really amazing. And y'all have been... Get LightSkinKeisha on the pod. Get Cat. Y'all done tagged so many people. It's like, give me a minute.
Right.
People got schedules now. They got kids. I'm the only one that's free.
Yeah. I have a child.
Yeah, I have a child and a husband. So I got her on the pod, y'all. She's epic. She's amazing. If you don't know who she is, you've obviously been under a rock. She is one of the biggest millennial Black women in our culture, to me. Like, from social media. She was one of the social media rappers and musicians that took off when we started social media. It had to be at least a decade ago. When did you start?
When did that all start? That probably started for me maybe, I want to say, we were just talking about that. Maybe like 2014, 2015. Vine days.
Vine days.
Like,
what was your first viral video?
Burnt pussy lips. Burnt pussy lip, burnt pussy lip, burnt pussy lip.
I don't even think I knew that.
Burnt.
What were you talking about?
Don't know. No clue. I have no clue.
I'm like, what does that mean?
I was the voice behind it all. Been going viral. Because tonight
is the night
that I will fall for you. Okay. Come on.
We're not going to get through this.
We're not. That's why I say you should have had me last.
I know, so I could just play.
Exactly.
It's like, you hungry? Let's order some food.
Tell them they got to postpone.
I need to be closer to you.
No, you don't. I know you do. Please stay over there. That is crazy. Like, b.simone has this thing to where literally, like, you can't, I have to be careful of when I make her laugh. Because it's like, girl, she's gonna swing on me. Like, she's gonna
every time I make her laugh.
She's gonna pinch be like, something. Like, literally, I'd be like, the fuck, shit. Okay, we good. It's like, wait, she's coming.
Is that a little Berkey?
It is.
Wow, you got money. You have a Birkin behind your head. She has a Birkin back here, y'all.
It's one of the older ones, too.
Yeah,
I've had that for a little minute.
So let's talk about the journey.
Okay.
I've had that for a little minute. You didn't always have a Birkin.
I didn't.
Let's talk about are you from Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay.
From Decatur.
Atlanta.
Period. Exactly. I was finna turn up. Yeah.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah. East Side stand up beach.
Don't shoot at them.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is my friend, y'all. You're so crazy. It's my friend. It's like, because if I literally put this on TikTok the other day, I was like, when your friend tell you to pull up, drop the pen, pull up, and you be on the way, but you can't fight. I said, that's me. But Keisha I'm like, call Keisha or Vina. Those the ones that's gonna ride.
It's like, you finna come to watch. I'm gonna come to watch.
I said, I hope it's settled by the time I get.
Please. Because I'm not doing a thing.
I hope it's talked out.
Please, like.
By the time I arrive.
It's over, please.
By the time I arrive.
I've already called the police. To me, neither.
They're on the way.
That's crazy.
She is the crazy one. Her and Vina are just nuts. But I do want you to take me through that because I want to get to you being a mom now.
Yeah.
How I've seen you transition.
Yeah.
Obviously, still crazy, still fun, still wild. Your personality, I think that's one of your gifts. I know that's one of your gifts.
It is.
Your light is one of your gifts.
I agree.
You haven't lost that at all. Like even seeing you on the Impact ATL, which we will get to.
Yeah.
I told you I was so proud of you because you showed up as your true, authentic self.
Yeah.
I just love that about you. But in the midst of you still being wild, crazy, fun, goofy, we still have that parts of us. We have changed so much.
So much.
You are not the same person you were when I met you.
Not.
And thank glory be to God. I'm not.
Okay.
We have grown. But
Amen.
some people we see, they're still in the same position that they were. We've had to detach ourselves from them. We've had to move from them. We're like, I cannot stay there.
Yeah.
You know, so take me through that journey of when you started music, how your music took off.
Yeah.
The opportunity you got through Power. Just take me through your journey.
So I started music probably in I just kind of like started playing around with it probably around like 2015, 2016. And then I went viral in 2017 because I was like, add up season, we finna add up on these hoes.
I remember that.
Period. That went viral. That was honestly the video that like took off.
That was 2017?
I want to say that was.
What?
It was 2017.
Wow.
Something
okay.
like that. But I ended up making a song called Act Up Weather or whatever.
I remember that.
Around the video.
Yeah.
And it just went crazy. At the time I was working at Topgolf, I remember people, once the video went crazy, like I was literally serving tables and people was walking up to me like, can I take a picture with you? And I remember one of my coworkers was like, you're not going to be able to like work here anymore.
You need to quit.
He was like, you're going to quit. He was like, you're going to eventually like quit. And I was like, you think so? I was like, dang. I was like, for real? Because I'm literally in the middle of serving drinks and they're like, can I have a picture with you?
Wow.
Literally multiple people walking up to me. So I was just like, dang, that's crazy. And so fast forward to like 2018, the song, and the thing is I did end up quitting. And I hit rock fucking bottom. I'm not going to lie.
After you quit?
Yeah.
So what made you quit? If you weren't like financially stable or if you weren't there yet?
Yeah. So at the time I was staying with a friend. And I was paying her like $300 or whatever for a room. I was just like for my room. and for a bathroom and, you know, whatever. So honestly, I was going to work and I was like, y'all want me, at the time I was staying in Gwinnett and I was working at the Topgolf in Midtown. So y'all want me to, that's a long distance, especially with traffic. Yep. So you want me to come here from that job, from my house to this job at 8:30 in the morning.
Lord.
I would be getting there late. And then I would have to sit there from 8:30 to like 4 or 5:30. And I looked up one day and I was like, I only made $35 today for all those hours.
I just talked
But
about
mind
that.
you, prior to that, like a week before that, it was this guy, he had a t-shirt line or whatever, clothing line. And he wanted me to model and he paid me like $350.
That
the shoot only took an hour.
Yep.
And so I started weighing out I was like, what the hell? I was like, what's going on?
This makes no sense.
Makes none.
Yeah.
It makes no sense at
Yeah.
all. And so I'm pacing back and forth. I'm pacing. I'm like, I'm like, y'all, something ain't right
At work.
at work. Like I'm trying to rev up everybody. Like, let's quit this motherfucker.
If we all do it together, maybe we can get married. Like,
Everybody's looking at me like,
we need our job.
I have bills to pay.
I have kids.
I'm like,
not quitting.
literally. I'm like, y'all, something ain't right. I'm in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like,
You like trying to be the ringleader at
I
times.
was trying to rev them up. I'm like, y'all, we need to quit together. They're like, anyways, I have my drink. You have my drink.
I have
my
table 32. bitch.
Literally, like, I need to go serve my people. So I'm like, man, like, I'm like, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy as fuck. But see, the thing is like, I might be a little crazy, but I be right.
And you can only be successful if you have a little bit of delusion.
I got to be, you know how delusional I am, but it's a good delusion though.
You just believe.
I'm really good. Yeah.
It's called faith.
Exactly. I have a lot of faith.
Wait, so take me back to
They looking at me like I was crazy, B.
why didn't you just quit on your own? Why were you trying to get everybody to do it?
Because I was trying to make people see like, y'all, how much money you made? You only made $20, huh? You wasting your fucking time. Like, you wasting your time. I only had made $35, like 30 something. It was like $35. So I'm like, this is not making no sense. So I go downstairs and I'm like, yo, I had this manager. His name was Bryson. And I was like, yo, Bryson, like, I just not feeling it. I was like, I'm not happy here. He's like, well, really? He was like, because, you're one of our like special
Top
ones,
sellers.
like top, literally, like, it's
like, always that.
It's always that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I was handling events. I was doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I just was not happy there anymore because I'm just like, I'm not progressing in the company how I really want to. And honestly, I don't even know if y'all really finna give that to me anyway.
sure.
But also, I just had this photo shoot that they paid me $350 in an hour just
Yeah.
for modeling a couple of t-shirts.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Just take me off the schedule. I'm not necessarily quitting, but you can take me off the schedule.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I'll pick up shifts as I go. You know what I'm saying? If I need to, come back or whatever. He was like, okay, I'll give you time. I never walked back in.
Never went back.
Never went back.
What was the rock bottom shift though?
Rock bottom shift was literally through that. I got into it with my roommate's sister, finna knock her ass out.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't give a fuck. She was a big bitch too, but it was just like, damn, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care, like, big bitches or not, like, but you're gonna get hit some way, somehow. You might beat my ass, but
I'm gonna try.
I'm going to hit you. But no, it was really crazy because it was just like a lot of things was going on, and it was like, had bills, and I didn't have a job at that time. And so at this point now, like, you know what I'm saying? Now I done got into it with my roommate's sister and all this other stuff or whatever. So now I got to get up out of your shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For my peace of mind.
Yeah.
But I didn't
That
have
stuff
no
be
weird...
happening intentionally though. You don't see it in the moment.
Man, it's like when I tell you God is like, he can't be played with. Cannot play with him. You better not doubt
He
ever.
be moving the pieces like a puzzle.
And
like
you be thinking like, why is this happening in the moment?
Yep.
Now I see why.
Now I see why.
Now I see why.
I couldn't have stayed there.
Literally.
Stagnant.
Some things like, and it might hurt you. The thing is, it's like, it's always like, you know what I'm saying? The moves that he might place you in, it might hurt you for a minute. You might be literally down and out and you be like, oh my God, like, why am I going through this?
You don't understand it.
You don't understand it. But it's like, he always sets it up to where it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For you to see. And if you choose to not see, then that's your fault.
That's on you.
That's on you because he put so many signs in front of you.
Did you
know what I'm saying?
always know, like, were you always the one that's like, I know I'm going to do music. I know I'm going to be successful. I know I'm going to be famous. I know I'm going to be rich. I know I'm going to hit all these milestones and all these goals? Or were you just like one step at a time? Like you didn't know, or you were the person that was like, I know, like I always knew I was going to be right here as LightSkinKeisha.
I always, like, even when I was younger, I always knew that I was going to be somewhere in the entertainment business.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was going to necessarily do, but I knew that I was going to be famous. I'm not regular. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah.
I knew that I was not meant to be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was going to know me.
Yeah.
Because of my big personality, my humor, just the way that I just like,
You're light.
always, exactly. And like people like gravitate towards me naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to do it, but I knew.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was just talking to Coca about that yesterday. Because I said, you know, looking at some people begin to be stagnant in this world. And I was just like, it's crazy because I never said that I was going to be just, okay, I'm just going to do the regular, go to school, graduate, get a job.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? I was never going to do that.
You're always different.
I always said, I've got to do something. I know I'm going to do something. Something, somewhere, somehow is going to find me. I don't know how,
even
but it's
when
going
you
to do
hit
that.
those milestones, it's like, okay, I'm balancing the balance between being grateful. Like, okay, I hit the million. I hit the milestone. I got the Birkin. But wanting more.
Yes.
It's like God still has that fire inside of you. Even when you hit those milestones, I still want more. It's never a stagnant thing.
Yeah.
I can say I'm complacent with like my peace and my financial stability. Like we're good.
Yeah.
But we always want more.
Yeah.
That's what separates us. That's the difference too.
Always want more. Always want more. But it's like in the midst of me, you know what I'm learning to do now too, though? In the midst of me asking for more, I always stop and just be like, you know what, God, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so thankful. You know what? I don't even have nothing to ask you
Even
today.
if you do nothing else.
Exactly. I don't even want to ask you for nothing else because I've been asking for a lot. Yeah. I just want to tell you that I'm grateful. And also because I want to sit in the fact that I have came a long way.
Yeah.
I have come so long. Like, and again, like with the whole hit rock bottom situations, my options, you know, I could have went and lived with my mom, but I didn't want to. My mom already had other burdens. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be another burden. And also, like, our situations wasn't always right. You know what I mean? So it was not an option for me, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was not trying to be in that. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't do it. And also, too, like, me and my mama, we good when we got space between us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How is
like,
our relationship now?
We're great. No,
Good.
we've always had a great relationship. But obviously, you know, sometimes when you grow up and, you know, things happen and y'all, you know what I'm saying, mommy, daughter, like you might have got into it with your mama a couple of times or whatever. You like, man, listen. Yeah. I can't deal with this. Like, I need my space.
And I'm grown now.
I'm grown. I need my space.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I had to really just kind of like figure it out. I had to sleep on a couple of people's couches, sleep on a couple of people's air beds. You know what I'm saying? Sleep in a couple of hotels. That's where me and Coca, we grew our friendship stronger. Yep.
Well, I was your friend during that season.
Yeah, you were.
Wow.
But I didn't tell.
You didn't tell. I didn't know until after.
Yeah.
I didn't know until you came out of it.
Because you know what's crazy about me, though, is that I remember going through those moments. I never sat in it to where it was like I put it off on other people. I would literally be around you. We could be out. We could be having drinks. We could be literally happy as hell. Whole time I'm like, I don't know where I'm about to stay tonight.
Was it I don't want to be a burden on somebody else, or was it an embarrassment? Or do you think a little bit of both?
As far as
just like your circumstance, your situation, were you ever embarrassed by it, or were you more like, I just don't want to be a weight, I don't want to vent to people, or was it both?
I don't know.
Okay,
that's a really good question. I've never thought about that.
Okay,
I think it might have been both. It might have been both. And it also might have been like, I'm a real person. I'm a person that's really big on trust. So
can I trust you?
Can I even trust you to even be able to vent to you about what's going on with me?
Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Man.
So it's like the closest of friends that I had to me, they didn't even know that I was going through this. And one of the girls that I was like cool with, you know what I'm saying, at the time, she did know. But turned out like she was a weirdo. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not telling nobody else.
I can't tell nobody this. Yeah, because you wasn't genuinely happy for me. You know what I'm saying? When I seen you go up and, you know what I'm saying, or you do certain things, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, and you got your spot and all this other stuff or whatever, I was happy for you. I was supporting you.
Yeah.
So then when I finally turned around, things started turning around, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how me and Coca's relationship, our relationship got our friendship, because, you know, we've been friends
She talking
for
about
so
her
long.
husband, y'all.
My husband, period. And so our friendship got stronger because he was like just always like looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? And we just always like talked. We always talked on the phone. And then like he was always like so like optimistic, very hopeful, very just, you know what I'm saying?
Believe
and I
in
was
you.
very like that too, but it was a lot of things that I just didn't know. So I was kind of like scared to jump out there. And then long story short, I remember that when my manager at the time, Jay Rich, he called me and he was like, you know that you have like $4,000 in an account from one of your songs that streamed.
That gives me chills.
Because I was literally had nothing.
When you have nothing,
I had nothing.
You feel like that's the jackpot, baby. And it is.
It is.
It is.
It was, when I tell you my heart sank. I said, what are you talking about? He was like, you got like $4,000 in your account or whatever from your streaming or whatever from one of the songs that you dropped. He was like, you know, these songs, like they got like millions of like plays and stuff or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? It's in an account. I said, you're lying. Mind you, I was literally down and out. So I was like, you know what? Coca, like prior to that, he had took me to IKEA. I had never been to IKEA in my life. So we walking around the IKEA and he's like, you know, I seen how like they decorate things by like the rooms and stuff like that or whatever. And I'm very big on like interior too. So I'd be like, oh my God, like if I had my own spot, I would do this, I would do that, da 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 da. And he was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just come in here. Like he was like, it don't really cost that much. Like you could just piece stuff together and take your time.
Yeah.
You don't have to just furnish everything all at the same time. But you know, so I was scared. And mind you, going out there and applying for an apartment, I was scared too because you know, you got people in your ear like, oh, well, you're going to have to do this. And it's a security deposit. Man, I'm talking about, it was so crazy. Like people will pump their fear into you so bad to the point to where you be like, damn, I don't even want to do it. I can't do this. It's not reachable for me. But then I was always a person that's like, I guess I'm kind of like a rebel. So it's like, I'd be like, you know what?
I'm going to figure this out.
I'm finna figure this shit out.
Yeah.
I am. And so I just remember the next day I had got a little manila folder. I had my check stubs. And I had my ID, my birth certificate, whatever they needed. I had looked at 3 apartments that day. The 3rd apartment, they had approved me. And they was like, you just gonna have to pay a higher security deposit or whatever case may be. I was like, okay. I said, can I just go give you a money order right now? They was like, well, we about to close. I said, listen, I'm finna run up to this Kroger right now. I said, if you just wait.
I will be right back.
I said, I will be right back. I'm telling you. Literally, I got accepted into the apartment, went and got the money order. The man waited for me, gave him the money order. He was like, okay. He was like, you will get your keys tomorrow. I went up into that. That was my first apartment. I went up into that apartment and cried, baby.
Bawled.
Because I said, oh my God, I done did it.
Yeah.
I got my own shit.
Yeah.
I got my own shit. And it was right in Midtown too.
Yeah.
Mind you, people was pumping fears into me to not even move down here. Because it was like, oh no, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, don't move down there. Like, it's going to be so expensive. It's going to be this. But see, in my mind, I'm like, if it's too expensive for me, then it's going to make me get uncomfortable. And I feel like it's important to kind of be uncomfortable.
Yep.
Not even kind of. You need to be uncomfortable.
I'm starting to accept the uncomfortability in my life because when I'm uncomfortable, that means that is growth happening.
Man.
When you
so
get comfortable,
growth.
you're like, why am I so comfortable?
Yeah.
Like I'm doing the same thing every day. I'm too like this.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's pushing me to the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I wanted to always like push myself.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? I don't care. Like, y'all can have fears of moving down there and, because, well, you know what? It's going to be too expensive. It might be too expensive, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make it happen.
That means I need to get more jobs.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And lo and behold, right after that,
music was going.
Chubby baby. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So Chubby.
He found you?
He did.
Or you reached out to him?
He found me.
Okay.
So Chubby, he came out to me. He continued like to reach out to me. And then he was like, I want to take you to LA Reid. And I'm thinking like, what the hell are you talking about?
I remember this era.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And mind you, I didn't know what I was like. He had kept talking to me about it, but I didn't know how serious it was. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, whatever, I'm listening. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man, Chubby, like literally it was almost like it was a trick because I didn't know what I was walking into. So he's like, yeah, come to the studio real quick. Like, da 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 da.
He's
like,
so pure though.
man, he's so pure. Like, he's one of the most pure
R.I.P.
souls
to
that
him.
I've, yes,
He
like
just
literally.
passed away.
He just passed away. So I'm still trying to like navigate that pain because I have not felt that in a moment.
Have you ever lost anybody close to you?
Yeah. But it's
Okay.
been a long time.
Okay.
It's been a long time. And so for me, Chubby was just like a really important person in my career because I feel like he changed a lot.
He changed your life.
He did.
Yeah.
He helped. Like
Yeah.
he really helped put that, you know what I'm saying, towards that. So I was like, damn, like, and so anyway, so he was like, he wanted me to come to the studio. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming to the studio. I'm thinking I'm finna just come to the studio and pull up and just record some songs. Whole time. It's a damn showcase. L.A. Reid is in the
You in there
I'm like, and he's like, and they like, LightSkinKeisha.
As soon as you walked in.
And I'm like,
strobe light. Is this an audition? Wow.
and the whole time I didn't know. They're like, okay, we're gonna play some music. Go. They're like, we're gonna play your music. So they play my music, and I'm like,
Young
and Chubby looking at me like,
you better
do something.
hop and skip.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, what am I doing here? And I'm like, Chubby, what the hell you got me into? He like, yeah, I told you I was going to introduce you to L.A. Reid. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's been wanting to sign you. Da 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 da.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
He really believed in you though.
man, Chubby
he knew
was
you were
always
a star.
Chubby was always like, he was always like number one fan, like for sure, like one of my biggest supporters. Like, and he worked with the label, but even still, if it was certain things that he didn't agree with, he like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, it's me and you, like, let's do it. Like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? He taught me so many things about the music industry today. And it's like, you know, back then when you're like thinking about it and you hearing things, you're like, dang, like he's so hard because Chubby he could be aggressive.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it was such valuable advice that I've always carried on
And from a
to
pure
even
place.
still to this day. Exactly. He never had ill intentions or like more so, he never came from like a ill will trying to like give me advice. You know what I'm saying? It was always very pure and very genuine, all because he believed in us. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay. And now I see, he taught me like, don't wait on the label. Go get it out on your own. Exactly.
Yeah.
Always work. I don't give a damn. Schedule, stay in that studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to go invest into your own videos, do that shit and just bring it to him. And if it's fire, it's fire. Like, put it out. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting on the road. I'm starting doing all type of stuff. And, you know, that's when I eventually, he told me, like, he was going to give me signed to L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid wanted to sign me next
So
thing
what
you know,
happened at this when you
I was signed.
after you performed right then and there?
I performed
When you
and I
walked in
didn't know what I was doing, but I was just like, okay,
Singing
I'm
the
just
songs.
I'm just
Yeah.
singing the songs. And he's like, the whole time it's a showcase. I'm not even knowing that they're having this showcase in Atlanta for them to, like, you know what I'm saying, seek new talent, all of this or whatever. Next thing you know, a couple of days later, honey, contracts were signed.
Wow.
Deals was made.
Wow.
And took off. Believe that? That was a record that Chubby set up.
When you dropped it on social media, I would never
Yeah.
I always say, I'm like, I need to be A&R. I should have been an A&R. When I heard that record, I said, Keisha, this the one that's going to get us out the hood.
Out the hood.
I will never forget me telling you that. And I said,
it got us out.
It got us out.
It got us out.
I knew it from the moment I heard it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I knew it.
That song right there, I just will never forget. Like, that song right there, it had people shook.
They're like, oh, she
within
she
the
that
industry,
girl.
it was like some shit going on behind that song. And it was like, they was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, she's finna come crazy. Like, to where they was sending people back to the drawing boards.
Like,
Y'all see what the fuck she finna come out with?
that album's not gonna work. We
gotta go back.
Yeah.
Because it was a different era. Like, it was a different, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
It was so different.
And honestly, it was crazy because, like, at the time, they didn't even really want to, like, push that song for real. And it was a lot of clearances that had to be made, a lot of, like, stuff. So Chubby like, fuck it, we finna put it out.
Let's go.
And they called me, they said, no, we're not putting it out right now. We got to get clearances. We got to do this right. So it was crazy, though, because it was like, even before I had put it out, people knew the song.
Yeah.
They knew it just based off of the Instagram videos that I had put out.
I remember.
And I'm telling you, like, I just literally posted, I said, Chubby, I said, man, like, we pushed that song till we couldn't push that shit no more. To the point to where the radios was coming back like, hey, we got to have this song back in rotation. We got to have this song in rotation. The people are requesting it.
Yeah.
They're requesting it to the point to where it literally, like, that's That's the type of like, I'm so glad that I was able to experience
that.
the music industry in that era.
It's so different now.
Man, because I'm telling you, we put in real groundwork. We put in real groundwork to where it's like, even if you don't know, at the end of the day, you're going to know. And at the end of the day, you can't do nothing but put respect on what the hell we went through and what we done did. Because at the end of the day, it don't mean no, we ain't got the Grammys yet. We ain't got there yet. But when I tell you, like, we was working like we was a real, like, them old school artists that was really putting in that work, that's how they had us like moving. Like we on radio tours, all type of stuff, you know?
I love that.
Chubby he also taught us like, you know, everything is not going to be for a monetary gain. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices and you're going to have to go out there and do them free shows.
Yeah.
You're going to have to.
Yeah.
Politics is everything. Chubby had crazy politics. He had a crazy network. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had crazy relationships with hella people. And sometimes you just got to do that. And not only that, but it's like not even in the music industry. What it taught me is just like bettering your character by doing that. If you need, sometimes you just gotta do things, but also come from a genuine place if you just want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And having that relationship with people. If
building
you
them
can't
relationships.
Call people for stuff, that shows the type of person you are.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
If it's always like, oh, well, I needed this, I needed that, I need a.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to sometimes do favors for people. And that's okay.
And that's okay. Show up.
That is okay. Just show up.
Show up.
Just show up.
That's it.
Even if you don't want to, just do it.
Show up.
Just show up. And we've shown up for so many people. And it's like, I'm so glad that I was able to experience that.
The
you know what I'm
industry
saying?
in that era.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The music game ain't the same no more.
Yeah.
So
It's
I've kind of
so
like
different.
It's so different. But I will say this, like, with a you're not gonna ever get another Chubby baby again. Like it's inevitable. Like the way that he had a passion for music and the way that he just really embraced his people and really like poured into the people that he really believed in and went behind them. Like you only come across a few of those in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in this industry.
Yeah.
So after that whole journey, music took off. You get the opportunity to be on Power. Tell me that experience.
That was crazy.
Were you like, I want to be an actress, I want to get into acting? Or
I've always said I wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
I've always said I wanted to be an actress. So with that, randomly, Johnny Cabell, you know, that's one of my guys on my team.
Yeah.
So he's my booking agent and everything. And he was like, somebody reached out to him and was like, you know, they wanted me on the spinoff. Every time I tell this story, because I really remember, I was like, what you mean spinoff of Power? He's like, they want you on the spinoff of Power. He was like, they're going to fly you out to New York, da-da-da-da. Every time I fly out, you know what I'm saying, I'm always bringing my security, him, I'm bringing Johnny, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, you know, they're like, you can't bring nobody. I said, oh, somebody trying to kidnap me.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Unless y'all put 50 Cent on the phone.
Like, what y'all mean? They said, no. He was like, you can't bring nobody. I said, you know what? I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to take this journey. I'm finna follow this, whatever this is. But if somebody trying to fuck with me up there, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm still a big bitch. And I'm going to knock your ass the fuck out if I have to. Kick, fight. I'm going to yell to the top of the mountains.
Nobody wants to kidnap you. They would have just kidnapped you.
Show.
They wanted you on the show.
They liked your personality.
You have talent.
Right. They seen it. Give them a chance. Like,
I'll tell you one thing. If 50 Cent tries to kill me.
Right. I literally was like, because I'm just like, me? No way.
So, okay, in moments like this, and I want you to say this for the viewer, because you were like, it was almost like a knowing. Like, I'm just going to try this. There's been so many situations in my career, and I'm sure your career, where you're like, it might not make sense. All the pieces don't add up. But you do it. What is I guess the only way I know how to describe it is a knowing. It's just a no, like, I guess it's a piece or a you don't know, but you know that you should take this step. Yeah. Like, how do you know how do you explain that to somebody when they're like, how do I know how to make a decision? How do I know when to try? How do I know when to do this? How do I know when to take this job? For me, it's a knowing. It's no confusion. And I don't have to have the end all be all. I don't have to understand it. I just know this is the step I need to take. I don't know what's after that, but I know this is that. For me, I look at it like a risk. Taking risk. I love that.
I always look at anything as far as like, I just look at this like this. Like, I look at it like this. If anybody that's successful, right? There's no way that they have a success story without taking risk.
Period.
Me quitting my job, not knowing where the hell I was about to do, what I was about to do, where I was about to get my money from, what I was about to go into, that's taking a risk. I took that risk, I made that sacrifice, and then boom, magic happened.
Yeah.
God happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He had an opportunity to move.
Exactly. Everything is about taking risk. So it's like, for me, it's like, you know what? When I was like, when they want me on this flight, all right, they booked the flight. I don't know what's about to happen, but this ain't happening for no reason.
Okay.
It's for a reason. God's not doing this for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He's not putting this in front of me for no reason, and I'll be a fool if I don't pay attention.
Okay.
This is taking a risk.
Okay.
So let me take this risk and let me see, because at the end of the day, again, about comfortability. Get uncomfortable. When people be thinking that, oh, my life is set, everything's good. You don't want more? You don't want nothing else? I'm not comfortable. I don't want to get comfortable either. I don't want to get stagnant. Yep. I want to always be uncomfortable because I feel like there's things that I always want to reach. I want to outdo my last self. I want to do that. I want to always continue to take risks. So it's like,
that about
if you're not taking risk, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
If you're not saying how you really feel, like, what the hell is you doing? Sometimes we take risk in how we speak.
Come on. That's good.
And you know that like all the time.
Oh my God. Being your own advocate.
Being your own advocate.
Yourself,
exactly. And talking how you truly feel. And even though these people, knowing like these people are not going to agree with it, they're going to try to cancel you.
Yep.
They're going to try to comfort you. They're going to try to say, oh, you this and that, da, 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 da. Standing in your truth is literally standing on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to stand on it because they're so damn scared about other people out here. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep. I love that about you though. You are so bold in what you believe and what you say.
I am.
You are. I still be a little scared. I still be like, edit that out.
Right. Like, yeah. Some things you do, okay, it's like, you got to be careful, for sure.
But it's like, it's like, I meant that. Yeah. Like, I believe that. I know that.
I commend you on that, though. Because there's been so many different times, and it's like, why are people, like, attacking her out of nowhere?
And Keisha gonna call you good? I'm like,
yeah. Right. I'm like, fuck them people.
That's what she say, F them.
Because you know what happens, though, is that people talk so much shit, but then next thing you know, they see you, and it's like, oh, hey, Victor, hi, how are you? Da, 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 da.
You was in them comments.
You was in them comments trying to get likes, trying to get clout. You don't even really feel like that. You just on a bandwagon just to try to hate me because you see somebody else saying something.
Yeah.
That's not even how you really feel. And sometimes, honestly, how I went viral, I started saying shit that people be thinking, but they scared to say.
Yep.
I don't care anymore.
Oh
I'm not living for you. I'm living for me.
You remember our videos in the car?
Yes.
Those are crazy.
Stupid.
We have to pull some of I have to find some of those, y'all. We were talking crazy.
You, V.
Nuts.
Sick.
Sick.
I be like, what is wrong with us?
Nothing.
I've seen V go through it too.
Go through it. We've all had that experience publicly.
And I've said things. I'll be like, people like, I've seen recently people are saying things about me. I'm like, why are people just coming out of y'all? Like, my thing is like, I'm like, okay, obviously you look at these girls and they've obviously come from here to here for a reason, because at one point in time, y'all was embracing them. So what is the switch now?
What is the switch up?
Why y'all been knew what they be on. Y'all see what they been on. Y'all see what the content is. Y'all see how they are. Y'all see who they are.
We've been doing the same thing for a decade.
Exactly. What's the switch up now? Oh, because y'all see somebody else. Y'all just want to hop on a bandwagon. Y'all just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just want to say something.
Yeah.
Y'all would just want to have a problem with something. Or maybe you just not happy in your life. So you want to attack the next person that's confident within themselves. Fuck y'all. Oh.
I was just about to say, how do you deal with it? But I'm going through this now, and the internet isn't the cause of this. The internet has made me face this.
Yes.
So the internet is bringing up the fact that I do have insecurity and validation issues, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be worried about this.
For sure.
So this is causing me to face my insecurities and my validation from complete strangers. Why do you care so much, Braylon?
Yeah.
So have you dealt with that? Like, I hit rock bottom in 2020 with the internet. That was my moment of course, rock bottom before I even made it. I'm talking about sleeping on the floor, moving to Atlanta, driving a Honda down, Toyota down here. I've been through all of that. That was rock bottom for sure. But I'm talking about on the internet publicly. My rock bottom was the book situation in 2020.
Yep.
That crushed me.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time, that first one hits the worst. Before then, I was always the funny black girl.
Yeah.
I was just the queen of comedy.
Right.
There was nothing bad to say about me. I
Right.
hadn't made a mistake yet. I was just the funny black girl on the internet. It was me, you, V. It was Jess. It was a couple of us, and that was it.
Yeah.
And when that happened, I'm like, y'all not saying I'm not funny. Y'all not saying y'all are questioning my character. Like, y'all really think I tried to steal money from y'all?
Yeah.
Like, that bothered me.
Yeah.
And I was really, really crushed about it.
Yeah.
It made me reevaluate my team. Why am I not hiring people? Am I not a good leader?
Yeah.
Why did I not look this up? It caused me to go through a lot.
Yeah.
That was the first moment that the internet validation really messed with me.
Yeah.
So have you had one of those moments, and how do you deal with that? Because it's causing, like I said, it's causing me to face the internet ain't the issue. Mm-hmm. The issue is, why do I care so much about what people think?
Yeah. And I think for me, it's like, I don't think it's necessarily like I just care so much about what you thinking, but I'm trying to figure out, why the hell do you think you can tell me about my truth and my reality? Like, what I'm saying and what you're saying is right when you don't have no clue about me. You don't know me.
Yeah.
I've definitely had moments like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I've come to terms with, it don't matter what the hell you do, what the hell you say. People gonna always have something to say. Always. Even if you go out here and you go feed the homeless and you just record it and you post it up.
Why it's on camera?
Why does it have to be filmed? Y'all don't even think, like, sometimes, you want to capture these moments because at the end of the day, some people might need to see, hey, this could also motivate you to go out there and
100%.
do something. Like, why does everything have to be looked at in a negative, you know what I'm saying, in a negative way?
We filming the BS, but we can't film this.
We can't film this,
y'all
right?
Y'all want to watch a fight.
Y'all want to watch, y'all want to watch bitches fight all day.
All day.
Exactly.
But y'all can't watch this?
Y'all can't watch me. Y'all got a problem when I film that I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, working within the community and doing something good for the culture. Yeah. You have a problem with that. But then I started looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, these are other people's projections. These are people's other insecurities that's coming out. And a lot of times it's be coming from people who ain't got shit going on.
For sure. Not a lot of times, all the time.
All the time. Y'all don't have shit going on. And y'all don't understand our worlds. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, And
our responsibility.
Like,
a lot comes with it. A lot comes with our platform. And we were just called to handle it. We were called to do it.
So it's like, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. So now it's like, you know what? I don't give a damn.
Yep.
I don't give a damn. I'm not living for y'all. I'm not living for you. I'm living for my family. I'm living for myself. I'm living for God. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just doing me out here. I'm not out here. And if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. But if you don't, fuck you. I don't give a damn.
And there's so many people that do.
The love always gonna outweigh the hate.
Always.
And as long as it's that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's like, that's literally all that matters. Like, you can have a group of people like, oh no, fuck her, she be doing this, she be doing that. First of all, bitch, you don't know me. Secondly, I'll slap the shit out of you.
Keisha, you're a celebrity.
I know. I'm not going to put my hands on anybody. World peace.
Do you do this heart or this heart?
I do this one.
Yeah, because this is millennial.
Yeah,
this
like
is
all
so
of this
Gen
is like,
Z.
bitch, you want to throw up a gang sign so bad. Like, bitch, it's like, you want to be different so bad.
I did
like,
this
girl.
and somebody was like I was like, they were like, oh, how old are you? I was like, okay.
50. And like, oh no, I'm just kidding. I seen somebody do that the other day. I'm like, why do y'all just want to feel like y'all doing something with y'all
a gang member?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do the millennial heart. Right. I could do both though.
Yeah.
See how quick I did that?
It's like, yeah, love nigga. Oh. Ain't throwing up shit. Like, love nigga.
It's like,
yeah. Oh.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Power. Now you're married.
Mm-hmm.
You have a son. He is
beautiful.
So beautiful.
I love him.
Oh my God. Y'all having a wedding next summer?
Yes.
Can I be the flower girl?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, okay. Flower girl? Why do you want to be a flower girl?
Why are you taking it back already?
Like, that's for the little girls, though. I just
what
thought
little
about
girl
it.
You gonna use?
Huh? My nieces. Silence. Can I be the flower girl?
Walk with them?
Okay, yes. Like, We'll talk about it.
Ask Coca.
Yeah, because let me just figure this out. Like, wait a minute. Like, why do you want to walk down
It's my wedding.
Like, but imagine you walking down the aisle throwing flowers. They're going to be like,
I think that's fire. Who's going to be like, I don't care what other people think.
But b.simone? Why are you throwing flowers? You don't want to be like a bridesmaid?
I want to do both.
Okay. Wow. The girl is crazy.
Okay. Are you going to have bridesmaids?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah,
some people are like, I'm not doing all that.
I'm going to have bridesmaids and I'm just going to let them know. I'm going to let everybody know.
This is my day.
This is okay. We're running on a tight fucking ship.
For
Okay.
sure.
Please
sure.
don't do the extras. But no, I definitely, we are planning for the wedding to be next summer.
Okay.
I know it's going to be so much.
It is.
I've been looking at dresses.
Wedding planning.
Yes. But once we like solidify the location and stuff, I mean, that's like half of the, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay.
But y'all been married for...
So we got married in January, literally a week before my son was born.
So a year is coming up.
Yes.
Wow.
We got married January 7th.
It's about to be the year anniversary of your marriage. I cannot believe you're married. You're a
wife. A whole wife.
God.
But you know what? That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I love it, because
it's
honestly,
beautiful.
I will say one thing about me, like when I set my goals in life and certain things in life, like I've just been knocking them down.
Good.
And I'm not playing. I was not playing. I told him how important marriage was to me. And you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be married before I have a child and all that other stuff or whatever. So it was like, okay, we were already engaged when we got pregnant. And honestly, he was just like, you know what? Let's just go down to the court. Because I mean, really, that's really what all you gotta do.
It is.
That's really all it is. Like you just gotta get that certificate.
The bells and whistles is for the public.
Yeah, that's for the public.
Yeah.
Like you can go do that all. You know what I'm saying? You can go do that whenever you want to. But really, it's about getting that certificate.
Yeah.
If a man really wants to marry you, he gonna take you to that court.
He will marry you.
He will marry you. He will marry
What's
you.
your opinion on that? Here you go.
How much time do we have left? Goodness gracious. Because my opinions on like women and men, a lot of people probably will agree, and a lot of people will probably be pissed. Oh, you like carry on? It's like carry on. I don't know. Okay, as far as what? What's my I'm
just saying, like what you just said. You're like, if he wants to marry you, he will marry you. All these women that are like, this is my opinion. I'm not a wife. I'm not even a girlfriend. I am solo dolo. Do you hear me? I don't even have somebody I'm texting right now, which is fine.
Right.
I'm fine.
Right. Take your time.
I'm fine.
Right. Tissue.
Tissue, please.
Right.
My opinion is, this is for me. You got to
making it clear for me, not for you.
Me and my household. I want to be with a man that wants to be a husband. I'm not trying to talk a man into marriage. Yes. If I'm dating a man and I am going into a partnership, boyfriend, girlfriend, which at 34, if you are my boyfriend, you're a possible husband. That's the next step. I'm not dating you for hee hee ha ha.
Absolutely.
Marriage is next.
Yeah.
I want to date somebody that wants to be a husband.
Yeah.
I think the issue with the pull and tug, one of the issues that I see socially in our society with pull and tug on marriage, why he married me? It's been 6 years, it's been 7 years. You want to be a wife, he doesn't want to be a husband.
Yep.
Or he doesn't want to be a husband to you.
Yes. That is so
You
true.
know what I mean? So I just want your opinion on that, because you've been on both. You've been a girlfriend and now you're a wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't feel like you had to pull Coca's leg to be like, come marry me. Or else
no, it's definitely something that we both wanted
it.
And we talked about it. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't even he literally, he just recently proposed to me again, even though we're married. But he told me that he wants to continue to marry me. When you have a partnership in a relationship like that, like, there is nothing better than that. No shade. Crazy. And that's why I've honestly, over the years, I've been a little bit more quieter. I've been a little bit more calmer. You know what I mean? Because that shit is keeping you really, it keeps you grounded though, for real. And it keeps you out of the bullshit. And it's like, I look at the dating pool and friends that I hear about, you know what I'm saying, going through this and that. And I be like, y'all got to get it together.
It sucks.
It sucks. But also too, I feel like you just have to pay attention to the signs. Just like you said, if a man is showing you, first of all, it don't take that damn long for a man to know that he wants to marry you. It doesn't. It doesn't. So, and again, if a man wants to marry you, he's going to definitely marry you. Coco was literally calling. He called. He like, okay, we going to set this up, da-da-da-da. He's like, can you make sure, okay, this is the number. They told me this is all we got to do, da-da-da-da-da. When we going to do it?
He was on it.
He was on it. Because I was pregnant as hell. So I'm like, walking around there big as shit. And so he like, let's do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But honestly, it's made our marriage, our relationship, our friendship, everything is made because that's a way of God.
It's under God.
And I cannot stand when people be like, marriage is just a piece of paper. Your birth certificate is a piece of paper. Money is a piece of paper.
Social security card is a piece of paper.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything has substance, though.
Yeah.
It has
meaning
substance
behind it. Yes.
And y'all keep thinking that marriage doesn't mean anything, but God put this in front of you for you to do it.
And he blesses it.
Blesses it crazy. Because the way, like, we have been continuously blessed in abundance by this man, like, after getting married, it's crazy. Yep. We see it every day.
Yep.
Come on now. I had a whole miscarriage before. And out of nowhere, literally a week before my son is born, and they were telling me that 3 was going to be another miscarriage.
Jesus. I don't even think I knew that.
No, I didn't tell nobody really.
Wow, baby.
They were telling me, they were like, yeah, you just need to probably plan to have a miscarriage over the next couple of days.
What?
And I was like, I go to my OBGYN and they're like, your baby is fine. They're like, the heartbeat, we heard the heartbeat, everything. Healthy pregnancy. Healthy baby.
Wow.
Beautiful baby.
Wow. And here he is, about to be a year old.
Wow.
God bless him. Yeah.
Blessed. So it's just like, when people be trying to say that
doing
and
it
trying
God's
to downplay,
way.
Absolutely. And trying to downplay that, I'd be like, y'all need to stop trying to downplay that. And I feel like a lot of women, too, they'll try to downplay marriage as well, too. Mm-hmm. But maybe because you're not ready to be a wife. Or maybe you're not wifey material. You probably putting that doubt in yourself. You probably don't even feel like a man will actually get on his knee and want to marry you because you know that you're not ready for that.
Wow.
Be real with yourself.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't get mad at me for being real with you.
Yeah.
Be real with yourself. I always tell myself that if I'm going to be real with anybody, I'm going to be real with myself. Let me look in the mirror. Let me hold myself accountable for where I'm lacking. People don't like to do that.
What I need to fix. Yeah.
What I need to fix about myself.
I just put this on Threads. I said, the older I get, the more I realize one of my core values is accountability.
Accountability.
With a friend, a man, a business partner. If you can't be accountable or take responsibility, I can't have a relationship with you. Man. It's too hard to try to get people to see who they are. Man. If you can't see you, I can't force you to see you. I can't do that. And
no matter how much that might, and that even goes into like friendships, no matter how much, like even recently, like, I've been, it just comes a time sometimes when you go through life and you have to realize like, damn, I got to cut this person off. And it might hurt you.
Do you feel like that happens because of one person is growing and the other one isn't? I feel Absolutely. Like you've talked about that recently, like losing a lot of friendships, letting a lot of people go. It's because where you're going, they're not going.
That, and also too, they're not holding themselves accountable for the type of person that they are. Yeah. So if I'm continuously pouring into you, giving, and you can't put certain stuff aside to show up for me when I show up for you,
I'm not doing it no more.
I got to believe who you are.
Wow.
I had to believe you.
Wow.
You've been showing me this. I have to believe you. Now, I love you. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, you meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? You my friend, because I really cherish my friendships. If I'm pouring into you, that means I really fuck with you.
I love you.
You know what I'm saying? I love you because I don't give a lot of people advice. And it might be harsh advice. But the thing is that one thing about me, I'm a person who, if I can dish it out, I can take it. I'm a person who I don't like no yes men around me. Mm-hmm. I don't need no yes men around me. Mm-hmm. Tell me what the fuck is going on. Keep it real with me, even if it might be hard. Because at the end of the day, I can appreciate you for that because people don't give a fuck. They don't. And when everybody goes to sleep, everybody going to sleep with their own damn problems on their mind. They don't give a damn about you.
And you have to be a type of person, which I know you are, that creates a safe space for people to come to you.
Absolutely.
I think that's what's hard for me. When people don't create a space for me to come to you, or every time I come to you and tell you the truth, you're offended. Yes. Now I'm scared.
Yes.
Now I'm tiptoed and I'm trying to keep the peace. So now I can't be in relationships like that anymore. And that goes back to accountability.
And you're so busy trying to point out what I did wrong instead of realizing I'm only here to help you.
That's it.
I'm just trying to help you. Stop trying to point out flaws and what I've done wrong and all this other stuff. Well, you did. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. We're talking about you.
Right. Stay on topic.
Stay on topic, because I'm not coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be a genuine person to you. And at the end of the day, when people show you who they are, you got to believe them, no matter how much it may hurt you.
It's so hard.
And that goes with relationships, friendships, family, anything. When people start to show you they not really into it with you, like they don't really fuck with you, you got to believe them. And I can't force, it's never going to be a force on my end.
Yeah.
It's never going to be a force on my end. And, you know, I have this thing though too, like I feel like, you know, sometimes people may be a little intimidated. They might be intimidated to come to me because they know if I go to Keisha, she going to keep it real fucking real with me. She going to tell the truth.
Am I ready to take that?
Am I ready to take that? But you know what? If you do that, that's fair. That's fair for you to do that.
Right.
That's fair for you to do that. But don't make me feel like I'm wrong for keeping it real with you. Don't make me feel like I'm wrong and like I'm a bad friend. No. Just let me know when you're ready for that conversation.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Have you lost a lot of friendships by being honest?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck them folks. Oh,
stop. Okay.
Bah. Oh.
She shot y'all again. I'm so sorry. If you are on YouTube, you just got shot. That fa was a bullet.
Okay, period.
Okay. It was a stray.
But it be like that though.
I know.
You be being honest, and you know what? And I hate to feel like I have to cut back on my honesty.
Yeah, and who I am.
Just to goddamn make you happy.
Yeah. But you know what? And I'm gonna wrap this up. She's giving us like a time. We're almost done. But I do want to say this. The more I feel like when we were younger, we had so many people around us.
Yeah.
The makeup artists, the hairstylists, the everybody coming to the house. We just kicking it. We smoking which is fine, whatever. But I'm just saying the environment was just like we all.
Yeah.
The more healing you do, the more you grow, the more you're a wife now, you have a child, your priorities have changed. You're structuring your business. You're being accountable for your money. You're just growing. You're not the same Keisha I met.
Yeah.
Your pool gets smaller because number one, you can discern much quicker.
Absolutely.
Because the more you're like, when people show you who they are, believe them. When you were younger, you see it after years. And now it's a blow up.
Chance after chance.
Now, one conversation, somebody shows up, I'm like, okay, I know what category she's in.
Boy.
I don't have to cut you off.
Yeah.
But you can come to the hookah lounge. You can't come to my home.
You can't come to my home. We're not gonna have this certain type of relationship anymore.
Yes. I can like all your pictures on Instagram, comment. You're not coming to my birthday dinner. That is so important.
Placing people where they belong.
Placing people where they are. So the older we get and the more we heal, the more we evolve. We talked about it in the gym the other day. I went to the gym with Keisha. I just admired her gym videos that she posted. They're like, what are you training for? The military? I wanted to go to the gym with her, and I went to the gym. She's like, girl, I can't even get people to come to the gym with me and work out. Like, it's physical, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's all things elevation, not just financial, not just for the bags, the materialistic things. I want those too.
Yeah.
But that's the cherry on top.
Yes.
None of this matters if I am not internally okay.
Exactly.
You know, so I feel like the more we elevate and the more we heal, even with me dating now, you're not in that pool, but the pool gets smaller with friends, with men, with just people, because 90% of people aren't doing this.
And also too, I feel like this, well, women get advice from women who have a great head on their shoulders, and get advice from women who are in a position that you would like to be in.
Yep.
No shade.
Yep.
Stop taking advice from your single, toxic ass friends who can't keep a man. If that's what you want, if you want a man and you seek marriage and you want to be a wife and have a family, start having conversations with wives. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everybody tries to put a negative mindset or negative, you know what I'm saying, opinion in your head. Start taking advice, and men too. Or stop taking advice from these men who out here playing games and dating all these bitches and doing all that. No. Like, you have to really like surround yourself with people who you want to be.
Like-minded people. Exactly. Or with people who are single and healthy.
healthy.
Like, okay, I'm single, but I can tell you everything I do wrong in relationships.
Yes.
I can tell you what not to do.
Yeah.
I might not be able to tell you how to get a husband, but I can tell you how not to.
Yes.
Like,
no, literally though.
I can take accountability because I know the mistake I make in every single relationship. I know the things I need to work on to become a wife. Am I ready to be a wife tomorrow? No.
Yes. But you are preparing yourself and you're taking accountability. And if you're another single person, it's like, if you want to have them conversations, have conversations with people that are literally on that path to do that with you
100%.
or doing that, going there with you on that
100%.
same path. Even when it comes to the gym, people be so damn scared. Oh, well, what you train? I'm training. I'm not training. People are like, oh, what you training for, the damn war? I'm training to live.
My mind too.
I'm training, exactly. I'm training to live longer. I'm training to be healthy. From when we were younger, we think that, oh yeah, we have all this time. And we think that, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, everything will be fine or whatever. We've been being fed bullshit. No shade. All the bullshit that you eat, you put in your body. That shit is important. And we think that, oh, you know, everything will be fine. We got time until it catches up to your ass. Get your ass in that gym. Detox that shit out of you.
Yep.
Seriously. We all gonna fall short because we're human, but seriously, like, I'm training to live a long life, a healthy life. Yep. I want to be here for my kids. I want to be here for my husband. I want to be here for my kids' kids. I want to be here for my friends, my family, the people that I truly care about. I want to see life.
Yep.
I want to see the world that God blessed me to be in today. That's what I'm training for.
Yep.
I want to be healthy. And I might be training also too, just in case a bitch walk up, I can knock her ass out.
Don't smile at me. No, you're so cute.
It's like, yeah. Like, why you want to knock somebody out?
When would you ever do that?
I know, I'm not doing that. But that's why I go to the gym, because I got to let it out. People piss me off.
Sure.
Be hitting that bag hard as fuck.
And just in case somebody run up.
Like,
nobody's
like,
going to stop trying to manifest that.
Yeah, like, I don't want to manifest that. Knock on wood. Because, like, what's that? You're not going to hit nobody.
Not a soul.
I know. I'm so nice. I'm really so nice.
You're so sweet, Keisha.
I am. Thank you. Oh. Get in the gym, y'all. Seriously. Take it serious. I've changed my lifestyle.
You did. Mentally,
eat
physically.
the same.
I know. And I told you look so good. You lost so much weight. You look amazing.
Why wasn't people being real with me when I was getting big, bro? Yeah. Yeah, you too. Like, why wasn't nobody telling me?
I think we talked about it.
No. Don't try to.
I think we did.
No, I was getting big.
I was massive. So I lost. When I say I was my goal weight is 135. I was 172 wearing a crop top. What?
Why are your leggings? They're not even high waist. Why are they high waisted?
I said, yeah, Ozempic, $1,000 a month. Run it. What? Gut problems? That's fine.
Like,
I'll throw up.
Lose my appetite. Yep, throw it all up. Don't want it.
I would eat an almond. Like, yep. Lost 10 pounds.
Nobody was. I was looking at old pictures and videos of me. I said, wow, I was getting big.
Jesus.
Before I was even pregnant. Why are you eating like that? The food's not going nowhere.
Endless pit.
Literally, you think just because you got a little waist, like everything's good. No, babe, your shoulders are big. Fingers are fat. That's why I have to literally, thank God, I'm wearing my little Cartier band today, but like I have to get my wedding rings resized because I lost weight in my fingers because they're sliding off because them bitches used to fit snug. My fingers were getting big, bro.
Your fingers?
Yes.
That's bad.
Fingers was getting big.
When your fingers start getting fat, what's going on? Oh,
your hands.
You said you could take it.
Like, no, but I'm serious. Like, I needed to hear that. But I wish I would have heard that when, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think I was around you then.
No, you wasn't. Like, it's just like, I'm looking at anybody that was around me, like, y'all are dead ass wrong. Y'all see me... Like, y'all dead ass wrong. Like, yeah, girl, I can cook. We know. We know you can cook, girl. Like, okay.
Stop trying to prove a point. You can cook and eat.
It was during exactly. Like, clearly you can cook. Like, look at your elbows, babe. They're starting to get like that. Why was nobody telling me that? That's so crazy. And I blame all of you. I blame myself too,
How much weight did you lose?
So far... Since pregnancy, I've lost about 35 to 40 pounds.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So I'm still trying to lose more weight. I want to lose like another like 20. I be trying to just pace myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a girl got a weight problem. Can't wait to eat.
We're going to end on that note.
Bah!
Stop. This
I'm sorry.
is the third time.
Okay.
They're dead. There's a bullet wound.
Like, damn.
They're gone.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, you guys. Is there anything else you would like to say?
I was really having a good time. I wish there was a part 2.
You can always come back.
We was getting into some stuff, you know?
Oh, it's so quick, right?
I know. It's so
been
quick.
an hour.
Yeah. Call the person, tell them they can't come.
What?
Oh.
She's downstairs. I have another guest, Keisha.
Sorry. Sorry to the next guest. I was having a blast. I've had a blast. Today I have on my outfit from Original Baddie Club. It's my clothing line.
And why didn't you bring me something?
Because I would have been later. I would have been late.
It's fire.
I would have been late.
You gotta give me some stuff. I'll shoot.
Yeah, I'll give you something.
I want to do shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to give you something.
Yeah.
It don't matter. I'm going to give you something. I'm going to definitely give you this. I got some new collections dropping. So y'all make sure you guys go shop Original Baddie Club at originalbaddieclub.com. Go follow me everywhere. LightSkinKeisha.
You're the cutest.
Thank you.
I love
It's
you.
like, shout out
so
to my
much.
husband. Shout out to my baby.
Hey, Coca.
To my son. 3, what's happening, baby?
Yeah. Okay.
You know your mama crazy, Nicole. Oh. We be having a blast. I be like, wow, I'm your mom. You have no idea.
No clue
what you're
in for.
Like, literally, you're in for a ride
He
of
has
your
the best
life.
mom.
He's going to have a great life.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
You're doing so good.
Yes. And again, please get married because pushing a fucking baby out by yourself is crazy. I'm not doing that for no man.
Did you have an epidural?
I damn sure did.
You wouldn't do it natural?
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I want to do mine in the water.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna have, but see, this is my thought process. When I plan to do that, now you have no choice because you're here.
Exactly.
So then it's like no takebacks.
Go to the hospital first. For your first child, I just feel like go to the hospital just in case. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
That pain is unbearable.
okay.
I had the epidural and I still felt everything.
What?
At that point, it was running out.
Don't frighten. Look at you putting fear.
I'm telling you, though, I'm just being real. Having a baby, you pushing that baby out of your fucking coochie like that, you got a head? That motherfucker's like, ah! Like, that shit is crazy.
How long did it take to get it out?
I was in labor for maybe, I don't know. I went into the hospital 3 a.m. I didn't have him until 12:08.
Jesus.
The next night, pushing for 3 hours, asshole ripped.
Okay.
That shit crazy, sir. You think I'm finna be doing that with a boy out here? Like, y'all got me crazy. Y'all got me fucked up.
Okay.
Period. I'm not doing that again for any nigga.
For a boyfriend?
For a boyfriend? And he might leave? You're crazy as fuck. Fuck.
That's the last bullet.
That was a big bullet.
They're already in the casket.
That was a big bullet. Yeah.
It was a what?
It was a big bullet.
Y'all,
Sorry.
my friend is loco. She is crazy, and I love her so much. LightSkinKeisha, you guys. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. Let me put the cigarette out.
You're a psychopath. Can you smoke in here?
Right. Like, can you smoke in here? You don't mind me, dude. Anybody?
You're nuts.
I know.
I don't want you to leave.
I know. I don't want to leave.
I keep trying to end it, and you keep playing.
Yeah, tell them folks they gotta go.
No, they don't.
Okay, sorry.
I have a schedule.
Yeah, you got a flight to catch. Like, you gotta go do your thing.
Thank you. What's something you would try again?
Huh? Wait, what? You said what?
Now I got serious.
Yeah, right. I'm like, wait, we back into it?
This is the last question. What is something in life you would try again?
I'll try having a baby again. Shit, I have another baby again.
After all that,
I definitely
booty hole rip.
It's crazy because once he was born, I said, you know what? I said I could do it again.
Yeah.
I said I could do it again.
I mean, obviously everyone.
I want a girl. I want another boy and another girl.
Yeah.
No, well, a girl.
What if you keep having boys? You want to keep trying till you get a girl?
Shit. I thought about that and I was just like, man.
I want you to have a little girl.
I know. She's going to be like a little doll.
She's going to be nuts.
A little diva.
She's going to be just like you.
Yep. I'm going to let her be. Oh.
But y'all,
Period.
thank you so much for watching another episode of the Let's Try This Again podcast. I'm your host, b.simone, and this was a great episode with my girl, LightSkinKeisha. I hope you got to know a little bit more about her crazy self. Please support her. I love her so much. Put the camera on her. Just nuts. Love you, Kish.
Love you.
Yeah. See you guys next week. I'm so sorry y'all are dead now.
Sorry. It's like period.
A machine
Like period.
gun?
Like what the fuck is that about? See you later.
Bye.
It's like, all right, so let's hop back into it.